everyone, and welcome back to the Aurealis Therapeutics Team Interviews. Today, we're going to be having a very special interview because we're going to be talking to Dr. Haritha Samaranayake, who is our Chief Medical Officer here at Aurealis Therapeutics. Now, these interviews are the perfect opportunity for you to get to know more about our team members and what is it that they do, but also you get to learn about the behind the scenes of our current activities at Aurealis Therapeutics. So without any further ado, let's just get started. So Haritha, I am so happy to have you here today.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
I love that. So let's just start learning more about you. Could you please share briefly about your journey, about what has led you to your current role as CMO of our company?
First of all, I'm a medical doctor by training. I've been working in Sri Lanka as a physician before coming to Finland in 2005. From the early part of my medical career, I was interested in cancer. That was an interesting period in cancer treatment. On one hand, there was and there has always been the need to develop new treatments to cancer patients. And on the other hand, during that period, the novel targeted therapies were being introduced and the foundation was being laid to develop immunotherapies and gene therapies. During this period, I had the opportunity to visit Singapore for a training, and during this training, I got exposed to cancer research and gene therapy. I thought gene therapy has the potential to deliver targeted therapies to cancer patients with minimal toxicities. This curiosity to learn more about gene therapy is the one that brought me to Finland in 2005. And after coming to Finland, I did a second degree in molecular medicine and biotechnology, and I also completed a PhD in cancer gene therapy in malignant glioma, very aggressive type of brain cancer, in Professor Seppo Ylä-Herttuala's group. There I met Thomas Wirth. He was one of my thesis supervisors. Aurealis had a very ambitious goal to develop a multi-targeting technology that can enable multi-target treatments in a single therapeutic entity. So this is the starting point where I joined Aurealis in 2013 and started my work here.
Thank you very much for sharing this, Haritha. I think that you've definitely had a remarkable journey, and I think that now if we may get into the details, we'd love to know what is it that you like the most about being Chief Medical Officer, and also what is it that keeps you motivated and passionate about the work you do?
When I joined Aurealis, we had an idea on a piece of paper to develop a therapeutic product for wound healing, and that therapeutic product today is a phase 2 clinical product. So I have been with this product throughout this development process, guiding it and nurturing it throughout this path like a child. So that is the one that motivates me the most, to see something that you have nurtured for so many years being successful.
Yes, I absolutely agree. I think it's so amazing to see something that begins like an idea and that you can see just growing and growing and growing. And that's something that has happened with AUP16, which is our lead asset for chronic wounds. And I think that this is the perfect moment to move into our following question, because we would love to hear about the clinical trials that we currently have at Aurealis Therapeutics. Let's just start first by looking at our phase 1 for diabetic foot ulcers. That was a study that culminated already in March. So can you please give us a brief summary about it?
Yeah, AUP16 or 2C is a genetically engineered lactic acid bacterium that can produce 3 different human therapeutic proteins, and it is aimed at treating patients with diabetic foot ulcer. This product is also applicable for other chronic wounds, but diabetic foot ulcer is the clinical indication that we are currently testing. During March, we completed the phase 1 study. A phase 1 study is a study where we test the safety and tolerability of a product in humans. And in this phase 1 study, we saw that patients we treated with this product tolerated this product very well, and it was very safe, and there were no safety concerns. To my knowledge, this is the first study to test a product of this nature in patients with diabetic foot ulcer. And we were also very encouraged to see that even though this was a smaller study, that most of the patients, in fact 83% of the patients who received the high dose of AUP16 achieved complete wound closure.
And those were the results that allow us to actually move into phase 2, which already began this August. So Haritha, would you please share anything that you are able to share with us about the phase 2 clinical trial in diabetic foot ulcers?
Encouraged with this phase 1 results, we submitted the clinical trial application for phase 2 study, and we received the approval to start this phase 2 study. The phase 2 study is being conducted in Germany, Poland, and Italy. And Professor Alberto Piagesi is the global coordinating investigator for this study. And we are planning to randomize 60 patients to this study. We recruited the first patient in end of July, and we were able to treat the first patient already in August. And I'm looking forward to see how this study progresses.
Fantastico. So basically those have been the advancements in terms of chronic wounds and AUP16, but also Haritha, you have many years of experience as a medical oncologist. So can you please share what is it that the Aurealis platform can bring to oncology, more specifically to bladder and peritoneal cancer?
Aurealis's multi-targeting technology is a powerful platform to deliver targeted therapies to cancer. And our AUP65, our lead oncology product, which is at preclinical development, is aimed at modulating the tumor microenvironment and activating the anti-tumor immune response to treat cancer. Our current lead indications are ovarian cancer that has metastasized to peritoneal cavity and bladder cancer that has not responded to BCG therapy. AUP55, we are currently planning to develop to start the preclinical studies in relevant animal models to test the efficacy of this product in these 2 cancer models.
So we can see how this multi-targeting can definitely bring a ton of value, not just to chronic wounds, but also to cancer. Thank you so much, Haritha, for sharing all this with us today. It was so nice talking with you. We really hope that you have enjoyed this. And if you do, we hope to see you again in our next team interview. Thank you for being with us and see you then. Bye.